Going on, people? Welcome back to Chanzo Sports. Back with a rival watch along. Manchester City versus Manchester United. Looking forward to this game. Can Manchester City actually get back into good form and try and beat Manchester United, who did lose their last game 3-2 at home to Nottingham Forest? Yeah, looking forward to the game, man. Obviously, the big news is Rashford and Garnacho are not in the starting lineup, which is kind of mad considering these guys are like literally normally starting games for Manchester United the last 2 years. So yeah, interesting, very very interesting that they're not in the squad. But now I look forward to the game. I think the game's going to be a good game. Hard one to call really. Normally you would say Manchester City, but because they've been in such bad form recently, you don't really think, or you don't really know what's going to happen. Whether Man United with that new manager bounce, I know they've lost a few games, but can they get themselves up for a derby? Obviously, no Garnacho, no Rashford as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think Manchester City will win the game. I'm going to go probably like 3-1. I do think Man U will score, but I do think it will be a difficult game for them. Just because it's the derby, you know how derbies can be cagey at times. Yeah, so now we'll have to see what happens, man. Obviously, the teams are just coming out now in the tunnel. But obviously, before getting to the game, obviously, still annoyed about yesterday's victory. Well, I say victory. Yesterday's draw with Everton at home. I really think that was a massive missed opportunity. Not even just because even we drew the game, but more so the performance. Like, if it was the case where Pickford was the man of the match and obviously everyone was making save after save after save, then it would be a different story. But it's just the fact that, you know, we had Everton at home and we didn't really create too many clear-cut chances. Only really Odegaard created anything that you would say, yeah, we definitely should score. Saka had like a volley. That was a good save, but it was kind of out of nothing really. So, yeah, but I'll be covering that more tomorrow. Check that out. I'm going to do a review show. Just looking at that, like the stats and statistics and how we played and stuff like that. So check that out tomorrow. But yeah, now obviously I'm watching the Man United versus Manchester City at the Etihad game. Should be a good game. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Obviously, they're just looking at the team right now. Manchester City. Who have we got? Got Edison back in goal. Obviously, he was dropped, wasn't he? For a couple of games, but he's come back into the starting lineup. Nunez. Is that Nunez left back? Guardiola, Diaz, and Walker. Okay, must be inverting. See, Pep's trying to do everything. Silva, Gundogan. I suppose it could work if he could provide the legs in midfield. Obviously, they've been struggling in that department. But obviously, you got Foden, Doku. Foden needs a big game. Obviously, De Bruyne is starting a big game, and Haaland. So on paper, you're looking at the game and you're thinking, yeah, that's a really good team. But probably that midfield, I would say, is where you're looking at it and thinking, I don't know, man. In terms of like the legs and stuff, but we'll see. Anana in goal. He's been making quite a few mistakes recently, man. So he needs a big game. 3 at the back. De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Mazraoui. I've been impressed with him, to be fair. He's been a decent signing for them. Fernandez, Ugarte, Dalot. I think Amaz played quite well. Mason Mount, jury's still out on him, to be honest. And Rasmus Højlund. To be honest, Rasmus, I really like his celebration. I think he's got it from the Gladiator. But in terms of his play, he does pop up with a few goals here and there, but I don't know if he's the right man long term to take them forward, to be honest. He kind of feels like a backup striker, if I'm being perfectly honest, but we will see. But yeah, the game's just about to kick off now. Yeah, big game, man. If Manchester City obviously win, they go level on points with Arsenal, which if you're Arsenal, you're thinking, how on earth are Man City going through probably the worst patch of form in the last probably 10 years, 15 years, since probably they had their, obviously, the new owners. and we're going to be level on points with them. It's kind of mad when you think about it, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, Pep obviously looking to win the game, and Amorim, it'd be a massive win if he can win his first ever derby, especially away from home. Even though Man City are not in good form, they are still the champions at the minute. So yeah, Haaland, great record against Man United, 6 goals in 4 games already. So yeah, very, very good. Very, very, very good. But yeah, Ahmad, I do rate him, man. I think Ten Hag definitely should have gave him some more game time. I do think he's a decent player. 2 goals, 6 assists in his last 8 appearances in all competitions is a decent goal and obviously assist return as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll have to see what happens. I do think Manchester United need to keep it tight, a bit similar to what they did at the Emirates in the first half. Obviously, we got frustrated. We didn't play particularly well. We weren't moving the ball fast enough. If they can try and do something similar to Manchester City, because I do feel like City are a team, if they get going and start getting the first goal quite early on, it could be a long evening just because of the goal threat of Haaland. De Bruyne is there as well, who can definitely score from long range and obviously can create goals as well. And I think Phil Foden, man, no one's really spoke about him, but he needs a good game this game, man, because we're nearly in January and he's literally done nothing all season. I know, obviously, he wasn't really playing at the start of the season because of the Euros and obviously the Pep wanted to obviously rest him and whatnot. But even when he's come in the last couple of months, he's not really contributed, especially in the league. I think he's only got 1 goal or something. So yeah, not great, man, not great at all. But we'll see. But yeah, they've just kicked off now. Let me just change this. Just change that. So yeah, we're off. 0-0. Obviously Foden's got the ball now. Dear me. But yeah, Nunes is left back at the minute. It does look like he's got the ball now. It does look like he's going to invert quite a bit, to be fair. Yeah, it's gone in straight into midfield already, man. Straight into midfield. So yeah, this is going to be the idea. I think they're trying to bypass not actually having Nunes in midfield, but having him on the ball in that central area to provide the legs. Doku on the left as well. I think, again, Doku needs to produce in a big game as well, to be honest with you. There's not too many big games for Manchester City I can remember personally where he's been like the best player for Man City. Maybe the FA Cup final against these guys. He obviously scored the goal. He's probably the best player on the day. But yeah, he definitely needs a better performance, man. 100%. But yeah. Manchester City just keeping the ball now. Just over a minute gone. Yeah, like I said, Man U just need to keep it tight. I think that looks like a foul on De Bruyne. Yeah, by Dalot. I know a lot of Man United fans have had mixed opinions on Dalot this season. I know last season people were saying he was Man United's best player, but this season I think he's obviously not been great. Obviously in kind of a different role, like a wing-back role, ever since Amorim's come in. So I don't know if that's going to help him or hinder him, to be honest with you, long term. But yeah, he kind of needs a decent game to try and keep that right-hand side of Manchester City quiet, innit? But yeah, the game's going as I expected so far. Just Manchester City keeping possession, Doku on the left. Man United doing a good job of doubling up, though. Making it hard for them to break the lines and stuff at the obviously start of the game. Oh, that was nice by Doku. Has that gone out? Yeah, it has. Yeah. But yeah, early on you can tell what Man City want to do. They want to try and get the ball quickly to Doku so he can run into space to try and drag out this kind of low block from Manchester United to then obviously create space for people like Haaland and De Bruyne in the box. But interesting to see where Foden plays. It's looking like he is playing in midfield just behind Doku rather than on the wing like it's suggested. Everyone is, yeah. So I think it is actually Bernardo on the wing and Foden in midfield by the looks of it, which it might actually suit Foden, to be honest with you, to be in more central areas. Trying to reverse pass there. Mazraoui kind of clears it. Back to Onana. He needs a decent game, and he's gave away the ball, but he's got away with it. But that's a good ball by Ahmad into Bruno. And I think this is where Man United are going to like succeed in this quick like transition when Manchester City are out of position. But they've kind of just, while Bruno's just signaled to try and keep calm, keep the ball for a bit, maybe a bit of possession early on in the game. Back to Haaland. He needs to try and hold it up a bit better. He's lost out. Doku's done well there. That looks like a foul. Has he given it? Yeah. I think who's the ref? Is it Anthony Taylor? Yep. Anthony Taylor, the ref. But yeah, the crowd seems to be trying to urge, obviously, Man City on at the minute. Doku's on the left. Can he cross it in? De Bruyne here. He's trying to put in a ball in. Martinez clears. It's a corner for Manchester City. First corner in, 4 minutes? So, could be a long day, man. It could be a long day. If this is the tactic, obviously, Man, you're going to go through a bit of pain just because Manchester City are going to have a lot of the ball. And to be fair, one of the things they do have, or what they've done, obviously, in this game is they've started like Kevin De Bruyne in one of the big games, which is the first time in a while, even against like Spurs, obviously Arsenal as well. He's either been injured or not, obviously, been on the bench. So we'll see if De Bruyne can make a difference in terms of his like passing quality. But yeah, corner taken quickly, but it's kind of like amounted to nothing so far. Yeah, man, is what it is. Is what it is. Bit of a weird one though. Obviously, there's some games on later on as well. Uh, 16 passes in the final third by Man City, 0 by Man United. This is a good chance though. It's a transition. It's Mount. Is it Dallo? Dallo on the left hand side against Walker. Walker needs to defend properly. Ball in. Edison clear. Quite easy for Edison, to be honest. Quite easy. Quite easy, man. Good one there. Yeah. Mason Mount here. Can he produce a bit of quality? Back to Ahmad. Mazraoui making a dashing run on the right. Back in. Well, yeah. Man U started all right, to be fair. Man U started all right. Haaland did well there, backing up. Ahmad tried to play a ball over the top. Good defending by City at the minute. Man U getting back into it, but this is the trap, you see, because if Man U start to get a bit overzealous in terms of trying to score a goal, it could create holes and gaps for obviously Manchester City's dangerous players. So it's just having that balance of being an attacking threat, but also having that defensive stability. But Ahmed started the game well, and obviously he's up against someone like Nunes, who's not a natural left back. Someone that's obviously going to try and invert and give legs in the midfield, because Man City have been dying in terms of not having enough legs in that midfield. Gundogan has looked off the pace the last 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and Bernardo Silva's obviously not a natural DM. So yeah, I think he's supposed to help them off the ball and on the ball, but I don't know how much that's going to actually affect the game in terms of him actually defending that left back spot. But Man U would probably be happy with their start. Ahmad's on the ball again. Fernandez, that's a decent ball, to be fair. It looked like he was going to go out. Here's Dallo. Can he put in a good, decent ball in? Poor. That was a good opportunity, man. That was a good opportunity. Oh, sorry. Lacking quality there. But Man United have started all right, man. They started all right. It's a weird game, man, because I just feel like it's a game where whoever scores the first goal, it's going to dictate how the game goes. And obviously that might be cliche to say, but I think if Man City score, then it could be like a comfortable win. But if Man United score, I think Man City, I think, are going to be panicking. The fans are going to be panicking. They've only won one game in 10. So if they go behind again, it's going to take a massive effort from the fans and the players to try and get them back into it. So we'll have to see how that goes. We'll have to see how that goes. But United started well. I'm sure Gary Neville will be happy with the start. Here is Agate. Oh, that's nice by Mazraoui. Ahmad. Probably could have put the flag up a bit earlier than that, to be fair. Oh dear, not Mount injured again, man. Yeah, it's not going to happen at Man United, is it? Injured again. 10 minutes gone, man. It's poor. Oh dear. It's not good at all, man. It's not good at all. The thing is, the way he's sitting down, it's like he knows he's going to be out for like a month at least, kind of sitting down. He just can't stay fit, man. It's a shame. But yeah. So it looks like Mainy's coming off a Mount. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him. I don't I don't know if any Chelsea fans can recall, but I don't remember him being this injury prone at Chelsea. But all of a sudden, I'll go 2-1 Manchester City. Yeah, the game's nothing really happened too much in the game so far, bro. To be honest with you, that's not a bad shot though. 2-1 Manchester City. Um, Obviously you got Doku on the left, trying to decent skill, decent skill. I think they've got a corner from that. Yeah, it's been kind of a slow game, really. I think Manchester United would be happy with the start. 18 minutes gone. Manchester City have not really had any kind of chances so far. I think they do need someone to kind of produce like a bit of magic, to be fair, like a Foden or a De Bruyne. Haaland obviously needs service. We all know this. Yeah, they're trying to play a bit of like a game of chess, I'd say. Obviously, Kyle Walker in at the minute too. Um, 0 shots between two teams, man. Crazy. Game of chess. Yeah, the quality's not been great, man. Obviously, you got De Bruyne here, not really been in the game so far. Um, Trying to do his thing, but found Doku. Doku needs a bit of quality here, man. Got a bit of space. Pass it back to De Bruyne, back to Doku. He's gonna have to beat his man again, Mazraoui. Good crossing, good defending by, I think it was Dallo. Oh, volley there, Foden. Who wasn't really troubled, to be honest. But that's probably their best moment of the game so far. Um, and like I said, Man U will be happy, man. They're not conceded a goal. It's gone 20 minutes. And it's not made any save. They just need a nod not to do anything silly. No bozo moments today, my friend. Pardon me. No bozo moments today, my friend. Otherwise, you're going to put your team in trouble. So, yeah, Man U are pretty comfy. I can't lie. They are very, very comfy at the minute. Man City don't really look threatening, but there could be a mistake on the horizon with Anana in goal and maybe one of the Man United defenders doing something silly and rash. So, yeah, stay tuned, man. But Man City have won the ball back again. This is Guardiola. Back to Kyle Walker. So they're really just kind of passing it from the back, man. But yeah, they're always trying to feed this left-hand side with Doku, trying to make something happen. He's gone inside now. Good tackle there by Mazraoui. He's Ahmad. Can he do something decent? That's a decent ball, bit of a heavy touch, man. But that was good from Ahmad. I think Ahmad's a real danger in that counter-attacking role, in that high transition role. Got good feet, he's quick, can cover space and grounds quite a lot and quite quickly. So that's definitely someone that needs utilised. I think they just need Haaland to hold the ball up a bit better. Yeah, it's a shame they don't have. I mean, I'm surprised he's not used Garnacho in this game. Even though I'm not a massive fan of him, I just think with the space and the counter-attacking style they're playing, to not have Rashford or Garnacho in the squad means you've not really got any pace to bring on, which is weird. Maybe he doesn't trust them both defensively. I don't know. But that's good by Haaland. Here's Foden. Corner ball. That's better for Manchester City. That's better. That is much, much better. I think they did need that, to be honest with you. But yeah, the ball's in so far from the corners. They've not been great. They've had a few short ones. So I can't remember last time Man City scored from a corner, to be fair. It might be quite a while. I'm so used to Arsenal scoring from corners from us. Is that, yeah, I'm not really paying attention when the last time they've scored one. So that's Foden in. That's a good chance, man, by Diaz. Gone out for a goal kick, header over the bar. That was a good ball in, good chance by Diaz. Should have done better, I would say. Man United are not great at defending corners. Obviously, Arsenal scored 2 against them. Forest scored 1 last week as well. So, yeah, it's not been great. It's not been great, man. But yeah, we move on. Is that a penalty? Nah. No way. A bit of a weird one there. Ugarte. Ahmad. Oh my God. How's he not scored that after the flags up? Lucky boy. Oh my Lord. He's got it. He's got to finish it. Oh, giving away the ball there. Yeah, United have been the better team in the last probably 4 or 5 minutes. I'd say since that folding shot that went wide. Like I say, it's not a knife edge, man. City have like a passage of play where they could score. The Man United look decent and they could score. It's a good time to play City, I'd say, because they're lacking confidence, man. Because they've not won that many games. Yeah, that looked like a Man City throw, and it is a Manchester City throw. But yeah, everyone like the video, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. It really helps the channel. It really, really does. Um, so yeah. Come on, United. Got a United fan in here. Craig. Big up, Craig. Come on, United. Got a United fan in here. Craig. But yeah, it's not been a great game, man. To be honest with you, it's not been a great game at all. Um, yeah, 30 minutes gone, nothing's really happened. No keeper's made a save. Ahmed had that chance, but he was offside. De Bruyne's not really been in the game. City are kind of doing what Arsenal were doing yesterday, when they were just passing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. No real penetration. in the game. So it's not great. It's not great, man. Obviously, the crowd's getting a bit frustrated as well, I think, because Edison's just kicked it straight back to Onana. No real options. Very, very good signs from United in terms of the big games so far. Whether they're going to win this or not is obviously a different story. But in terms of the big games, they're definitely oh, no. Obviously, they just pass it to Onana. Yeah, in terms of the big games, they're definitely giving a good account of themselves. 100%. They've been played really well here. But here's Doku now on the left-hand side. What can he do? Can he provide a little bit of quality? Similar to Martinelli in my humble opinion, just in terms of he looks like he's going to do something, but doesn't really kind of deliver. But now Fernandes has delivered it to Ahmad in a transition counter-attack. And this is how Man United are probably going to score. Ahmad's on the right-hand side. Kind of needs a bit of help. Passes it back. Man City have got numbers back into the box. Higarte, is he going to shoot? Is he trying to look for an angle here? Martinez on the left-hand side goes for a shot. Pretty tame. Out. Mainu's that foul. Told to get up by the referee. And Higarte, he's blasted it high and wide. Yeah, that should have been better in terms of having a better opportunity for Manchester United than obviously was possible. But yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't make the most of that. But that was a good idea of how they want to do like transitional football in terms of running into space when Man City's players are out of position. But yeah, I thought that was a decent chance for them, a very decent chance for them. Oh dear, come on United, come on United. That's what someone's saying. Come on United. Yeah. I mean, again, it's not been a great game to be honest with you. Both teams have been kind of a stalemate. Manchester City definitely need to do more. Need to up the tempo. Manchester United need to be a bit more clinical when they've got transitional opportunities. This Nunes has been playing left back. Don't know if it's worked out, to be honest. It's been pretty hot and cold. De Bruyne can't really get on the ball, gives the ball away again. Back to Mainu, and Fernandes is trying that Hollywood pass. Couldn't really do it. Defended well by, I think, Guardiola it was. But yeah, still 0-0. Manchester City need a win. Manchester United need a win. But it doesn't look like anyone's really thrown the jugular at the minute. Like I said, the keepers have not really had to do anything. They've not really had to even touch the ball with their gloves at the minute. And we're halfway through this half. Well, more than halfway through the half. So yeah, pretty tame game. 33 minutes gone. Yeah, I can't really say too much more than that, to be honest with you. Mainu's looked decent since he's come on, obviously. Mason Mount's got injured again. Obviously, the poor guy can't catch a break in this Man United team. As soon as he comes back, he can't really get a run of form before he's injured again. Looked like it might be a muscle kind of injury because he kind of just sat on the floor. Don't know if it was a hamstring, groin, etc. So it looks like he won't play again for the rest of the year, unfortunately for him. But Mainu's come on and he's looked decent in the midfield, to be fair. Manchester United have played okay. They don't really look like they're going to be in danger in terms of chances conceded so far. But they've not won away at the big six teams since November 2021. 15 games, 0 wins, 4 draws, 11 defeats, minus 29. So yeah, it's bad. But yeah, Man United have got a massive opportunity here to try and do something. 100%. Ahmad's there, Mainu. Ahmad just lacks a bit of quality. Ahmad, he's getting in good positions, but he just needs to try and trouble the goalkeeper a bit more. Manchester City can't keep the ball. Man United have got the ball back again. Delit. And there's a bit of groans and moans in the stadium as well because Manchester City fans are getting frustrated. But here's Bernardo trying to do something that looked like a foul by Bruno. Silly giveaway, silly foul. We didn't really need to do it. Bernardo Silva wasn't really going anywhere as well. Fernandes is a couple of boos there. I think they want a yellow card. I think, but yeah, I don't think you're going to get one there. But nope. Should be lucky to not get yellow there. To be honest, it could have been a yellow card. Haaland's not been in the game. Here's Foden here trying to feed in Doku. Doku on the left hand side. What can he do? Cut in, shoots, corner ball by Manchester City. A bit better, I guess. A bit better, but nothing spectacular so far. Still. Yeah. It might be from a set piece they actually try and get and score a goal because at the minute it's not looking great, To be honest, it's not looking great, man. In terms of them being able to provide something decent for against the opposition. Um, De Bruyne. Oh, great goal there. And it's Guardiola again. Fantastic ball in by, I think, Kevin De Bruyne. And it's Guardiola there for the 1-0. Guardiola. Go, 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 goal, 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 goal. 1-0 to Manchester City. Oh, boy. Kind of came out of nowhere, really. A little bit of quality. A little bit of quality from De Bruyne. I think it was De Bruyne. And a fantastic header as well by Guardiola. And he must be their second top scorer because he's scored against Newcastle. He scored, I think, against Wolves, the banger as well. But is he offside, De Bruyne, when he comes back on? It's actually a deflection. So, yeah, I'll take back the bit of quality from the crossing. He's kind of lucky, but it's a fantastic header. A striker's kind of header, to be honest with you. Beats Dalot. And yeah, Onana is rooted to the spot. Rooted. So it's 1-0. 1-0 to Manchester City, man. Don't think I wouldn't say it's coming. It kind of gets the run and play. Manchester United were like growing into the game, I would say, but he got a bit of luck there with the deflection of the cross, and yeah, they're winning. And at this point, they're going to be level on points with Arsenal after going through that horrendous run where they've lost 7 out of 10, won 1 in 10. But it looks like they could be going level on points with Arsenal, who are third at the minute. But that's a free kick to Manchester United. I do think Manchester United can. There's a bit of what's going on there? Someone's down. Oh, it's getting nasty. It's getting nasty. Oh, has he lost his head there? I think he's lost his head there. Højlund. Walker's on the floor. This. Oh. If there's any motion. It looks like it could be a yellow card there, but very, very lucky, man. Very, very lucky. It does look like it was. Was it a red card? So Walker's kind of kicked him. It's a foul. He's sticking it on him. No. If they're both platted heads. Nah. Kyle Walker's looked for that, man. Kyle Walker's come together. Nah. It's poor from Walker. He's trying to get him sent off. Yeah, that's shocking by Kyle Walker, man. I can't lie. He's freaking trying to get him sent off, basically. They both put their head towards each other. And they both got a yellow card. Rightly so. Good refereeing by Anthony Taylor. Good refereeing. See, I give credit where credit's due to the referees. Good refereeing there. 2 yellow cards. No more, no less. Then we get on with the game. And it's a free kick to Manchester United. Who, yeah, I don't think they've not played too bad, but they've just lacked that quality in the final third. Similar to Arsenal. But I do think they've got a base to work on in terms of they conceded that goal because of that lucky deflection, and it's fell into that obviously the head of Guardiola, which was a good header. But yeah, they've got opportunity now. Bruno with a free kick puts it into the box. Good chance. Ooh, is that gone in? Oh, Manu kind of had a toe poke at it, stabbed it, and I think it's gone out for a Manchester United corner. So that was a good opportunity, man. Manchester City players are moaning, saying it should have been a goal kick, but is offside? Hint of offside. Oh yeah, kind of made a mess of that there, Manchester City players. But yeah, Bruno in with a corner. Can they get some from this? Poor corner. Doesn't even beat the first man. Back to Ahmad. Can he put in a decent ball in? Nice little reverse there. Oh, nice goal. Oh, the late pro should just crossed it in. He tried to take on the player, lost the ball, and it's been recycled back to Manchester United, back in their half with. Oh, that was nice there by Agate, beating the press on Bernardo Silva. But yeah, momentum's kind of still there. But here's Martinez trying to play a ball down the channel to, I think, Dallo. But Kyle Walker, the good defending there by Kyle Walker. And he was offside as well. So they get away with that as well. So yeah, I think Manchester City just need to get to halftime 1-0. Make sure they're winning the game. And then try and go through. But yeah, Man United, I think they started okay, but again, the set pieces, they can't defend them at the minute. Obviously Manchester United played okay, but they conceded 8 goals from corners this season, which is crazy. Only Wolves have conceded more with 9. So that's definitely something that Amorim needs to improve on 100%. But yeah, I think, to be fair, I think it was a bit lucky. De Bruyne obviously has a kick, and it comes off, I think, Ahmad into the path of Guardiola. But it's a great header. Fantastic header, actually, into the far corner to make it 1-0. Onana didn't even move. And yeah, it's a good finish. And he does have a finish of like a striker. Some of the goals he scored, the catalogue have been sensational, really, for Manchester City. So yeah, very, very good there. Back to Man United. Onana on the ball here, getting pressed by Haaland. But they've lost out. De Bruyne's tried to go for the chip, the lob, but Onana is straight into his hands. And he's now recycled the ball. Mazraoui trying to find Haaland down the channel. And it's actually come off Guardiola for a Manchester United throw-in on the far right-hand side. They're taking it quickly. Ahmad on the right-hand side. Back to Mazraoui. So yeah, they're just kind of building up the play now. But yeah, I think Manchester United... Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch. I think Manchester United have been good, but... Well, I say good. I think they've been decent, to be fair. I think they've not really troubled Manchester City's goal. But I think defensively, I think they've looked pretty stable. Bar that, obviously, deflection and the set piece probably lacking concentration, just falling asleep when the corner was taken, man. But apart from that, they've been okay. So I do think they can get back into the game, but they do need to show a bit of quality in the final third. They do, because I don't think they're going to get... Pardon me. I don't think they're going to get too many chances. So yeah, man, they need to really improve in that department. But yeah, a couple of minutes left before half time. They're trying to feed something in there. It looks like Ahmad's offside. He's well offside. Poor from him, man. He should have stayed onside there. That was a good opportunity. He didn't even need to go because he's quite quick, Ahmad. But yeah, he's poor all around, really. Mainly, you shouldn't have passed to him. Haaland's giving away a foul there. Pretty lucky, pretty fortunate. Walker kicking it out. Foul by Agate. Manchester City free kick just before the end of the half. 4 minutes of extra time. Yeah, thoughts on the half. I think it's been pretty even, to be honest with you. If it was 0-0, I don't think there'll be too many complaints. I don't think Manchester City have done that much, but obviously the goal deflected shot, pretty fortunate to obviously go into the back of the net. So yeah, I don't think they've done too much, to be honest, to warrant the lead. Manchester United, I think likewise going forward, I don't think they've done too much. Been pretty even game, two teams void of confidence. But for me, I think Man U definitely still have a way back into the game. Manchester City have not been at a scintillating best, and that is very, very poor by De Bruyne. Literally just kicked out a play from a free kick. Very, very poor. I don't think he's had a particularly good game either. Haaland's been very quiet. Doku, quiet. All of Manchester City's probably attacking players have been quiet. So I don't think it's a case of Man City or Man United feeling too disheartened that they're 1-0 down. Because they've kept Onana under pressure from Haaland, but he's managed to escape that one. But yeah, I don't think Manchester City have to feel too disheartened. But now they've given the ball away to Foden into the middle of midfield. They couldn't really capitalize on that. About to go back, but a bit of sloppiness passing in there from Manchester United. I do think they probably do want the halftime whistle like right about now. Yo, my G, big up, big up, big up, big up, Kieran Chow, man. Big up, B Dog. Love to see you in the recommended. Come on, my bro. Do all that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you're all good. Hope the family's all good as well. Big up for the comment, man. Much appreciated. Much love. But yeah, man. Like I was saying before, yeah, Man U have been a bit dead in terms of going forward. But I think Man City probably have warranted. Nah, I say it's been pretty even. To be fair, they're looking a bit decent now. Doku with a bit of quality. Nice headed away there. Gundogan there. Foden wants to shoot. He wants to turn and shoot. Oh, it's just gone past the post. I think it took a deflection. Corner ball. Corner ball. So yeah, man. Oh, decent. But man, it was a good opportunity. Good feet by Foden. Shot wasn't great, but the deflection nearly took it in. Manana was scrambling a bit in it, so good little feet. That's probably the best things Foden's done all half, to be honest with you. Oh, and Anana just tipped it around the post just to be sure. So yeah, man. Boy. Boy. Here's Doku. Back to De Bruyne. That looked like a foul to me. And the referee's giving it. Foul. Foul. Is that going to be a yellow card? Yeah. I was surprised they did that. They're doing it short. But it's a good opportunity for Manchester City. Obviously, Man United are not great at set pieces, man. The thing is with Man U, I don't see where they're going to score. That's the only issue with them in terms of like how they're going to get back into this game, or what they're going to create. So if Man City do get another goal, it's going to be a long swing in terms of them getting back into the game. But yeah, man, De Bruyne puts it back in, tried to find, I think it was Foden, and that's it. That's your lot. That's the end. Yeah, 1-0 Manchester City. Yeah, man, 1-0 Manchester City. I don't know, maybe based off that end, they probably did deserve maybe the 1-0 obviously lead, but I've not been overly impressed with either team, to be honest with you, in terms of having an offensive point of view. I think defensively, both of them have been pretty decent. No one's really created anything, but I think it does lack a little bit of quality and confidence by both teams in it. So, yeah, at the minute, Manchester City, are going to go level on points with Arsenal, which is obviously a big worry, considering what form they're in. You would obviously, as an Arsenal fan, you would think Man City would be quite far away from us, but level on points ain't ideal. Ain't ideal at all. But yeah, man. Oh dear. Oh dear. Boy. Big up Tom. Tom says, boring game so far. Yeah, it is a boring game so far, man. It is a boring game so far. Yeah, I've not been impressed, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Um, with either team. Like I said, going forward, I don't think it's been great. Like I said before, I think it's because of the lack of confidence with both teams. Both teams are not in great form. Obviously, Manchester United lost against Nottingham Forest at home. And then I think the last probably game before that, they lost to Arsenal. Manchester City have lost obviously 7 out of 10. So yeah, it's not been great by either team, man. If I'm being perfectly honest with you. Um, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens in the second half. Um, but yeah, man. Need the second half to be much better. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Obviously, I've been doing a watch along, expecting some entertainment, and it's been far and few between at the minute. I'll be honest. It's not been great. It's not been great. Um, it's not been great. But yeah, just showing about the Guardiola goal again. Too easy, man. Too easy. Even though it took a deflection, it's got to be a bit more aggression. Um, and yeah, they're showing a stat 42% of goals conceded from corners have been from Man United. Ironically, Arsenal have been 20% of our goals conceded from corners, which is pretty ironic. But yeah, yeah, 8 goals, man, already. Uh, Yeah, it's not aggressive enough, man. What do you think of Ruben as Man United manager? The thing is, I did like him at Sporting. I do remember when obviously he came to the Emirates a couple of seasons ago, and obviously not to start the Europa League, which I was very annoyed about. But I thought he dealt with us in both games pretty well, considering obviously during that time we were on the title charge, top of the league. I thought he nullified us pretty well in both games. We didn't really play that well away. I remember we scored a Saliba header, and I think it was like an own goal. And then at home, we scored a good goal from Xhaka, but then didn't create anything for the rest of that game in 90 minutes. And then I remember Trossard was through on goal and he hit the post. And then obviously we knocked out. We got knocked out on penalty. So yeah, I think defensively he's got a decent structure now. I think Man United look a bit more disciplined. Obviously, back. Let me just go back to your question in a minute. They're just talking about the. Yeah, yeah, that's embarrassing, man. Boy, yeah, yeah, that's shocking by Walker, man. Um, yeah, but yeah, back to your question. Yeah, I think he's. I think he do. I think as much as it pains me to say, I think he'll do a good job at Man United. To be honest, I do think he'll do a good job at Man United. Um, I think when it comes to obviously this season, I do think you've got to kind of just write it off. He needs to obviously vet players out. Obviously, he's done it with Rashford and Garnacho. Now setting a statement. They've obviously done something in training that he's not liked, or the application in the game, maybe the last game, he's not liked. So he's putting a statement down and saying, "Yo, look, no one's big enough. I don't care what money you're on, how long you've been at the club, if you're from the academy, whatever. If you're not doing what I want you to do, you're getting dropped out of the squad. So not even in the squad. Never mind the team, the squad, man. So they're not going to play any part of this game. Obviously, it's a big risk in respects of, these are attacking players that could potentially help you get some kind of result from the game. And you're not even putting them in the squad where they can help you. Like now, you're 1-0 down. You could bring on Garnacho for pace. You can bring on Rashford for pace. He does love a good Derby goal and a Derby performance. So to leave him out completely is a massive shock, considering the money he's on as well. What, 350, 400 grand a week. So yeah, man. But overall, I think he will get it right. But I think strapping Man United fans, I don't think it's going to be a quick turnaround how you guys are expecting. I think you're going to go for a lot more pain until he gets his own players, especially to play in the 4-3-3 formation he wants to play. I think it might take him a couple of years, man, to be honest, to get you back to where you think you want to be, which is obviously challenging for league titles. He's going to need a bit of time just to cement his own style and get the players he wants. He's not going to be in one window. It's going to be probably 2 or 3. So it's going to take a few years. But no, I like him, man. In his press conference, he's talks quite well. He's been pretty upfront and straightforward in terms of what he wants from the players. And yeah, it's just unfortunate, obviously, for you guys that you didn't sack Ten Hag or let him go in the summer, because you would have been 6 months ahead now. If you would have got Amarin in then, he would have got his own targets, players, and you might have been playing a bit better. But because he kind of gone, not even mid-season, but from November, it's kind of not really worked out in terms of what much can he do from this position. That's what I would say. Like, how can he really affect? Obviously, how can he really affect the game and affect the season when he's coming into like a team that's void of ideas, doesn't really score goals, concedes from set pieces. He's not attacking at all, doesn't really have a style of play. Players of different ages, some are young, some are too old. So he's kind of really trying to filter through who he wants to keep long term. I think there's a reason why Casemiro, obviously, he's not starting this game, not really been in that team. I think it might have been injured for one of the games, but again, he's trying to probably look to the future. Casemiro probably won't be here this time next season, so he's not going to play him. Eriksen's the same. So yeah, I think he's starting Agate, giving him minutes. Obviously, Mainu's just come on as well. I think he wanted to give Mount a chance, but obviously he's got injured again, unfortunately for him. But yeah, man, I think overall, I think he'll be a positive, to be honest. I really, really do. So yeah, man. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Mhm. But yeah. Oh man, not the best of games, man. Not the best of games at all. Not the best of games at all. TC Gaming 546. Big up from Twitch. Yeah, big up, man. Yeah, big up from everyone that's watching on Twitch as well. And whatnot. Obviously, I'm sorry it's not been the best of games, but hopefully it can be a bit better towards the second half. And we can get a bit of quality in the game. But yeah, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Oh boy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be dropping as well while I'm here. I'm gonna be dropping another video later on today. It's me on the Gooner Talk. Me and my good friend Tom Canton had a little bit of a talk about obviously Arsenal and the situations. And I'm gonna obviously put the clip on my channel as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that, man. That should be dropping. When does this game finish? 6:30. So I'll probably drop that about 7 o'clock this evening, and then yeah, I'll probably do a couple more videos tomorrow about obviously the review show about Arsenal, and then probably do another one if Arsenal need a striker. Um, so yeah, that should be fun to do. Looking forward to that. But yeah, big everyone up. Tom says you watching the later games. Nah, yeah, I'll probably dash it on. To be fair, after I've come off here, I'll probably just dash one of them on and make a bit of food or whatnot. Pardon me. Yeah, I'll probably dash it on and make a bit of food, man. I know we said what Chelsea and Brentford and Southampton and Tottenham. So yeah, I expect. Well, I don't even know about Tottenham, man. I say I expect them to win, but I don't even know if I'm being honest. But yeah, with not just Spurs, but obviously which I expect Chelsea to win, even though they've not got a great record against Brentford. But yeah, I expect them to do something mad. To be fair, I do. So yeah, boys and girls, back to the game. Manchester United going to kick off with Manu. And here we go. Oh, that's nice feet by Manu there. Oh, it's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Oh dear. Amarin looks stressed, man. Already, he looks stressed. I can't even lie. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's a tough job. But they're still in the game. They're still in the game. They are still in the game. But it's tough, man. It's not easy. It's not easy to come in and make an instant impact, especially the games they got. Obviously, they've got Liverpool at Anfield, the start of the year as well. So, yeah, it's a bit sticky. It's a bit sticky indeed. Um, the worst tallies, Manchester City's for 14 years, and Man United's worst in 38 years. Crazy, worst ever Premier League start. But but yeah, the derby's not been great for quality at the minute, like I keep saying. Um, oh, that was nice, Baron Mazraoui. Oh, oh, poor there by Doku. Bruno's got a chance here. Has it to Ahmad? Kyle Walker. No, Nunes gets back. Ahmad, can he have a shot? Oh, good block there. Just lacking that bit of quality. Doku loses it again. Back to Bruno. Doku's gone back and defended well and got the ball back. Has he got a free kick? He's got back into the box. Back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne left it. Bit scrappy this first half. Start of the first half. Bit scrappy. Bernardo Silva's gone over. Igarte, another foul. Free kick to Manchester City. But yeah, that was another good opportunity for Manchester United. Again, I just think they just lack that quality, man. obviously you look at front fours or front threes, and you could say they're not got a one better than probably Arsenal, Spurs, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Villa. Like you look at these teams and you think Man U are like on the bottom half. You probably take even Brighton's, West Ham's front three probably more than these guys. You know, you got Ahmad and this could be a chance though, Dallo, but referee's blown for a free kick. But you look at even like the age profile of like Ahmad in the early 20s, Hoyland in his early 20s. So it's not even like players that are like seasoned veterans. These are young players that are going to take time to get better in it. So yeah, it's a difficult one, man. It's a difficult one for Amarin at the minute. It kind of needs like a whole new front line, if I'm being honest. And had just have these guys as like backup. This is what you want to probably see from a Man United fan in maybe a couple of years. Is that Ahmad, Hoyland are like your backup striker for like a League Cup game or an FA Cup game or whatever. And then you got your main front three for the league and obviously in Europe and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, my Manchester City, I don't think we'll be too happy with the performance in the first half, even though they're 1-0 up. I don't think they created any like clear cut chances, to be honest. And obviously it was a deflection corner that made them go in front. So yeah, difficult one, tricky one. But I think Manchester City, they can win this game. They just need to, obviously they are winning, but they need to up their tempo. I think get another goal. They get another goal and I think it's over, man. I really do. I think it's done after that. But yeah, he's going to win on the ball. Pretty tame at the minute. That was nice by Bernardo Silva. Didn't really have the pace to get behind him. Bruno passing it on. That's a foul on Bruno by Gundogan. I think Bruno's actually played okay, to be honest. And then as soon as I say that, he's just giving it to Haaland. Commentator's curse, I tell you. Doku against De Ligt. He skipped round him, to be fair, and he's set up for the corner. As soon as I said Bruno's having a decent game, man. As soon. Oh, my God. Honestly. Yeah, and he actually has been having a decent game. He's been actually decent in transition. He's not been playing grenade football and just launching it, rigging everywhere. He's actually found his like teammates quite a lot when he's won the ball back in that obviously transition period. But yeah, I think he just needs a bit more, man. Back to De Bruyne, Paul. Yeah. I think they need to just put it in the box. They're taking all these short corners. Man United have got a very big weakness at corners in general. And they're just not really highlighting it, to be honest. Is Kyle Walker. That's a foul. By Nunes. Ahmad's got it now. Ahmad's on the right hand side. Decent play. Bruno again, trying to make stuff happen. Mazraoui, nice little triangle there by Mazraoui, Ahmad, Bruno here, trying to find Mazraoui. They're trying to build up here, Manchester United, and then Bruno just that's what he does. That ruins it. The short passes were great, but then he just ever since I said he's having a good game, he's just done two rigging things that normally he does in these games: give the ball away under no pressure and just launch it over the bar under no pressure. So yeah, changes you make for Man United. I don't even know, you know. I'm trying to let me have a look. Actually, let me have a look. Let me have a look. out there subs, man. Because I don't even know what I would even do. Wise played okay as well. So they've got on the bench Anthony, Xerxes, Euro, Lindelof, Malacia, obviously Manu's come on, Ericsson, Casemiro. Jesus, there's not even anyone really. I mean, maybe you could bring on Casemiro and play more of an advanced role, but obviously he's playing 3-4-3, so I don't know how that would even work. I don't know if he'd put him in one of the tens. I don't know if he's got the legs. Because I do think going forward in terms of attributes, I do think Casemiro can add something in terms of like his finishing ability and his balls into the box. Bruno, I've cursed him, man. Ever since he's just giving the ball away, Bruno. Ever since he said it. Well, that's good by Foden there. Doku on the left. Again, similar to Martinelli, gets on the left hand side so many times. Now he's surrounded by 3 players and that's to pass it back. He just, again, just indecisiveness, man. You want a bit of quality at the end of it. There's no point dribbling to a certain point and then you ain't got that bit of quality. Look at City's bench. They've got Grealish. Kovacic is back from injury. McAtee, Savinho, and then they've got O'Reilly, Ortega, Simpson, Pudsey, and obviously John Stones is back from injury as well. So they've got a few players that have come back from injury. A few players, but yeah, I think they might need to make some changes as well, to be honest. Because at the minute, it's looking a bit spooky for them as well. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie. You got Doku. Oh, Foden's in here. Nice little body strength there. He's kept the ball to Gundogan. Can he do something on the edge of the box? He's kind of passed it back to Nunes on the left-hand side. Left back, it's not really troubled him, to be honest with you. I thought they would do more because he's not a natural left back, but they're not really troubled him too tough. But yeah, back to the lit. Out for, I think, corner. No, not corner. Throw in, sorry. No. Gundogan's got it back again. And we move. We're back again. And Manchester City are kind of just going through the motions at the minute, but that's a good ball from Gundogan to break the lines. Haaland's here. Oh, Haaland nearly got it there. If he would have got that, you think it's going to be a goal, even though he has missed quite a few chances one-on-one recently, but you're thinking that's going to be a goal, isn't it? Obviously, that's a good ball back into Højlund in the channels. Did that go out before even? I don't think that even went out, you know. The man just picked up the ball before he even went out. What the hell? Igate. Back to Ahmad. Ahmad needs to do something decent. Oh, that's a very good run. No, cleared. Again, it's similar to Doku, man. Ahmad looks good at dribbling, but then you need, obviously not me because I'm not a Man United fan, but for Man United fans, they need like an end product with him where you're like, okay, that's an efficient shot, that's an efficient pass. Because he's just kind of floating on air really at the minute. You got Martinez. Um, Delete there. Possession stats are crazy. Man United had 60% possession, 86 successful passes, 17 passes in the final third to Manchester City's 20. So Man United are growing in the game. As I said, they did this at the Emirates. Good possession, in terms of stats wise. Not really any possession that does anything in terms of like making chances and attacking. But I do feel like this is like the first stage. Like they've just got Amber, and this is like the first stage of building, being good on the ball, and then moving forward in terms of having that quality. But no, Amber will be happy that they're not dominating the game, but they're having more possessions in the game because under Ten Hag, they weren't having any. That's a decent ball. Oh, good save, Ahmad. Bit of quality, like I said, bit of quality by Ahmad. Great balling by Bruno. And yeah, great header and good save by Edison. That was a very good header. That was going into the bottom corner as well. That's a very good save there. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that looked like it was bouncing into the bottom corner. Manchester United's best opportunity of the game. 100%. Corner comes in. You got Maguire in there. Can they get it out? Obviously, it is. I think is it Agate there on the left hand side? Can't tell. Yeah, it is. Martinez with the ball in. Headed out. De Bruyne trying to take it past Mazraoui, but you can't get it. That's very good composure there by Martinez. Plays it through the lines to Agate, mainly on the left hand side. Hasn't really got the pace, but Agate kind of just keeps possession, and they're just kind of passing it back and forth here. But a decent spell of possession for Man United, I'd say. Mainly there, kicked out by I think Haaland, but Manchester City are they're penned back. They're penned back. I think Man United just need a bit of quality from one of their forward players. That's a decent pass and a decent run into the channel. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? He's looking. Goal kick has been given. Are they gonna? I'm guessing they're gonna check it. But he's telling him to leave it. No. VAR's checked it. They've checked it. Yeah. That's not enough. That's not enough. Oh, Edison took a chance there. Bruno nearly got the ball and he's sprinting quite a lot. Bruno to try and press him, and he has. To be fair, good. Yeah, you know, I think Bruno's played okay apart from them two arrow passes. He's ballooned one over the bar, and I think he's been okay to be honest. But yeah, Hoyland trying to press. Edison's kicked it straight back to Dallo, but he's headed it back to Gundogan. He's passed it back to Edison, who's then kicked it again across to Haaland, who's flicked it on, and De Bruyne is kind of actually pressing, to be fair, running onto the ball. Anana, chip ball in. Dallo. Back to Agate. Man United. They played some decent football, Man United. They played some decent football up until like the final third, where I think they're struggling to obviously break them down. But they're keeping the ball well. It's a better surprise. I think they're giving a better account of themselves so far. I think in prior games they would have looked outclassed under Ten Hag, if I'm being honest. Um, but it looks like Kovacic is going to be coming on in a minute, which again might give them a bit more control in midfield and a bit more legs, even though obviously he's not the quickest, but it's better than obviously having Gundogan in there at a minute. But Bernardo Silva's won the ball back on the right. Is that a foul there by Ugarte? It looks like it. They've given a free kick. I think they want a yellow card by Ugarte. To be fair, Ugarte has made about 4 or 5 of those. Where you're looking at it and thinking, wow, that's pretty poor. But yeah, Kovacic is coming on. I wonder who for. I mean, I was going to say Nunes, but I don't think Nunes is. If he comes on for Nunes, it's just De Bruyne. Yeah, De Bruyne is coming off. De Bruyne is coming off, guys. I don't think he's doing too much, to be honest. He could. I think he. This is a game in a big game where you can tell he's winding down. he's not the same player. Fantastic player in his career, but yeah, he's not the same. You know, he's putting the shift. He's worked hard. Obviously, his legs are probably getting tired, and he probably wants to preserve him for this time next week. I'm not sure who they've got. Um, I'll have a look. Who have we got next week? They have. They've got Aston Villa away, man. Now, Aston Villa again are a weird team. I mean, quite a lot of teams are so consistent, man. But I've got them away. That's a real good game. And then after that, got Everton at home, which obviously we drew with. So that's on Boxing Day. Then they've got Leicester away. You would think they'd win that. So the run of fixtures is not too bad. And then start of January, they've got Newcastle at home. No, not Newcastle at home. They've got West Ham at home. You'd think they'd definitely win that. Brentford away could be tricky. And then, depending on if they sign anyone, they've got Ipswich away the next game. And then Chelsea at home is the probably next big game. And that's the 25th of January. So that's good balling by Ahmad. Dallow's on the left. Bruno couldn't really put it under his control. And Bernardo Silva did well defensively there. But Ahmad. Foden's got played in here. Gundogan. As he said, he's jumped over the ball. Doku on the left hand side. Man City really need a second goal just to kind of kill the game. Doku there. Oh, Haaland missed the header, man. Haaland missed the header. That could have been a good opportunity for him, man. But he's missed the header completely. Walker, Foden. Foden. 20 minutes left, man. Boy, still 1-0 to Manchester City. 71 minutes gone. Man United, Hoyland is offside. Not really done too much apart from headbutt Kyle Walker, to be honest. I would be probably trying to take him off for Xerxes if I was Man United. They need a few changes, man. They did have a bit of momentum in the last 10 minutes before De Bruyne went off. But I think that substitution has kind of just controlled things for Manchester City. Grealish is coming on now as well. Yeah, so I think Grealish could shine in this game and just keep the ball well, like Kovacic. But Manchester City, I don't think have had any kind of problems in this game in terms of Onana in terms of Edison making any saves. Only that header from Ahmad, I would say, in the second half, that's really even troubled Manchester City at all, to be honest with you. But Nunes is obviously inverted into midfield now, trying to dictate play from there. Had a bit of legs, I think, along with Kovacic. Foden, again, really been quiet this half. Not really contributed. Haaland has not even had a touch. Really. Been ineffective, but obviously you still need to keep him quiet till the end of the game. Yeah, Man United, for me, they need to make some subs, man. 15 minutes gone. Sorry, 15 minutes left. And I think they are going to make some subs in a minute. But yeah, no Garnacho. I know Rashford. And who would have thought Anthony would be their attacking option, really? Oh, that's a really good ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, my Lord. What a chance. Great bit of play there. Great ball from Hoyland. I said he wasn't doing anything, but he did something there. But and he's onside as well, man. He's got to be scoring that. It's literally a one-on-one. The keeper's committed. It's a great run. He's kept himself onside. He's one-on-one. I thought he was going to go around him, to be honest with you, and slot it, but he's chipped it. But the problem with these chips is that you have to be accurate. You can't have the accuracy go, obviously, across the goal. Otherwise, you're not going to score. At least when you hit it at the goal, it might ricochet off the keeper and go in. The keeper might save it, but it might still bundle in. So I think that finish, you've got to be really, really confident in doing it and pulling it off, to be honest with you, if you're going to try it. So, yeah, big opportunity, man. I think that might be the one, to be honest, to get them level. But yeah, Doku here. I mean, you know how football works. It'll be only to be like Manchester City to go and punish them now. Obviously, Gundogan's done well to keep the ball there. Passed it on to Nunes. Um, yeah, let's pass it on to Nunes there. Doku kind of lost the possession. Man City just kind of keeping the ball now. Hey, he's made him slip there. Fantastic play. Foden's in. Can he cut it back? Good defending by Maguire. Competition went onto it. Hoyland had a shot defended by, I think it was Martinez, and it's still 1-0. But Manchester City got a corner. Good play there by Manchester City. Very good ball there by Doku into Foden on the left hand side. Squares it back. Tries to get it to Haaland. Kovacic runs onto it, but kind of passes to Haaland, and he kind of has a shot. He's been really, really quiet. And it kind of goes out for a corner. But now Grealish is finally coming on. He's been waiting there for about 5 minutes. But yeah, he's finally coming on. I don't know who for. For Doku. I mean, Doku has been a bit hit and miss, to be honest with you. That pass there was probably the best bit of play he's done like all game. I don't think he's had his best of games at all. He's not really been productive. He's had chances to beat his man 1v1. He's not really done it. But yeah, he's coming off for Grealish. Grealish has not scored a goal all year, literally all calendar year. There's only two weeks left of the year, but he's still not scored a goal. He comes on, and we've got, I think it's I'm not sure who's coming on for Manchester United. I think it might be Anthony coming on for him, and I think Lenny Euro as well might be coming on. But corner for Manchester City. This might be an opportunity for them to wrap up the game. Another goal, and then I think it's going to be done. Headed out there. Foden tries to do a volley, but it's over the bar. So it's actually a triple change. Xerxes, Anthony, and Euro coming on. Euro is actually massively. He's huge, man. He's lanky, but he's tall. He's very tall. Considering he's only 18. I didn't realize how tall he was. But yeah, straight shot. I think Xerxes on up front. Mazraoui is coming off for Anthony. He's played quite well, to be fair. Looks like he might have a bit of an injury. But I think Anthony's playing wing back. And then Lenny Euro is coming on again for Delit. This must just be to get Euro, obviously, some minutes in it. So yeah, man. But yeah, Manchester United still in the game, even though I don't think Manchester City play pretty well. To be honest, I don't think either team will play well. I think Man U should be level with that Bruno chance. That should have been 1-1, but still 1-0 at a minute. Still 1-0. Kyle Walker on the ball. 10 minutes left, man. 10 minutes left. Anthony on the right hand side. Let's see if he can do anything productive. Back to Ahmad. Back to Anthony. Try to feed in Ahmad. This decent play on the right. Oh, nice. He's got past it. Oh, he's just gone too far. And then Bruno just kicked it out. Ahmad did well there, but he just... it's a good little play there for Anthony. Yeah, it's that touch there. And then Bruno. Poor from Bruno there. Poor. The United fans are not happy. They are not happy at all. They're not happy at all with this. It's not a great watch. And the thing is, City have been poor. I mean, for their high standards, they've been very poor. But yeah, they don't really look a threat, Man U, to be honest. That's kind of gone out for a Man United throw. Nice little. They need a goal, man. Good ball in. Good ball in by Martinez, but Man U's poor header. It looks like he's petering out for Man United. And I think this would leave them, 13th in the league? It would leave them 13th in the league, and West Ham have got Bournemouth. So they could potentially, with a West Ham win, they could go down to 14th, and it would leave them 9 points off. 9 points off. 11 points off top four. Manchester City would be on 30 points. And Man United would be on 19. So, boy, yeah, they're really in the mud. If they lose this, they're going to be 6 points off sixth, which is obviously a couple of wins. So, yeah, not great. I don't think Man City have been good at all, man. At all. They've actually won more games than Arsenal if they win this, even though they've lost for how many in a row. And they're already 1 point Manchester, obviously they've got a game in hand. 6 points behind Liverpool, they've got a game in hand. But yeah, them Arsenal 6 draws, 8 wins out of 16. We've only won one more game than Bournemouth and Brentford. And Brentford's got a game in hand. So it's not great. It's not great at all. Need to win more games. Oh, what has he done? It's Ahmad. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. And he's giving a penalty. He's giving a penalty. Edison's had a head loss there. He's had an Ronaldo moment. Oh, my God. It's a penalty to Manchester United with 5 minutes left. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Good God. Oh, who did it? Oh, it was it's Nunes. Nunes. Oh, and it's just it's just clattered into him, man. Oh my God. That is the penalty. Guardiola. Guardiola's in bits. And I think down to Bruno. He does normally score. He does normally score. Bruno to take the penalty, man. Jeez, they could get a point if he scores this. He's missed 4, but he has scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's got about 15, missed 4, 1 over the bar, a couple off the post. So this could be a big game, man. A big moment for Bruno. Obviously, they're trying to put him off with the waving. Is he going to do his strut, his hop, or is he just going to blast it? It's a pressure penalty in the 87th minute. He scored in FA Cup finals, though. Can he do it? It's Bruno to take it. He's run up. He's going to take it. He's finished it. It's 1-1. Manchester United, and he does the shrug. He does the shrug to the Manchester City fans. That is crazy, to be fair. Yeah, 1-1. Let me change that. 1-1. Damn. I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest, it is deserved in respects of the game. I'd say I think it's deserved, man. He was cool. He didn't let it phase him. Wow. Manchester City, like I was saying, they would have been. But no, I mean, Man U could be looking to win it. Manchester City have just not been at it, man. And with that, they drop out. Oh, it's through! Ahmad! Oh, my! He scored! What a goal! Oh, my God! What a goal! What a finish! He might have won it. Oh, my Lord. That is crazy. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Good God. Oh my Lord. What a finish. What a finish. That is sensational. That is sensational. What a finish. What a goal that is. Oh my Lord. From 1-0 down. Literally. From 1-0 down. And they're 2-1 up Manchester United. Crazy. Crazy. 90 minutes gone. Is he onside? He is. He's bent his run. And the keeper's gone no man's land. The touch is amazing over the keeper. and then it's gone through like a defender's legs. But what a goal that is! Oh, that is sensational. That is sensational. Over the keeper. Wow. In no man's land. And then to finish that, have the composure. It's gone through Guardiola's legs there. And that is mad. That Ahmad's turned it on its head, man. Won the penalty and just scored a goal out of nothing in the 90th minute, which is crazy. And he's obviously just been substituted off now. Wow, 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 wow. Crazy, crazy. It looks like he's won the game for them, man. Mad. Football's just a crazy thing. And the City could have... City are on the brink of losing another game. And Man United, I don't think have even been that great, to be honest with you. But Manchester City have just been abject all through the game. They scored through a good header, but apart from that, they've not really done anything to trouble Onana. And now at home, yeah, crazy. This would be Amarin's first, I think, Premier League away win as well. First win away at a big 6 team since 2021. If they hold on, obviously there's a couple of minutes left. But City have gone from oh my God. They've gone from winning the game to losing. They're now losing the game. It's crazy. It's crazy. Craziness, man. Wow, 3 minutes left. They need a goal, City, just to draw the game. It don't look like they're gonna get one. These guys are yeah, they're shell shocked. But to lose what it would be 5 games already. Yeah. It's just everyone's just shocked. Wow. One win in 11 for City, man, because they're not winning this game. They might get a draw, but they're gonna have to do something now and do something quick if they're gonna do anything to get a draw, man. Jeez, I can't believe, man. Might not look dead and buried, to be honest. And that Nunez mistake has just had a knock-on effect for them to just lose the game. And they've lost the ball now. Damn. And this is all without Rodri as well, man. This is... Bro, they can't buy a win. And they can't buy a win. Out by Lindelof. 1 minute left. 1 minute left, man. One minute left. Ball in. Poor corner. Very poor. Bernardo back in. Headed away. Away by Manu. I think Anthony's trying to judge that. Back to Edison. Damn. Last minutes of the game, man. Manchester United look like they're going to win away at the Etihad. After being 1-0 down with like 2 minutes to go, they've come back, scored 2 goals in 54 seconds, sorry. And Onana just sat on the ball, and I think that's going to be it, man. That's going to be it. What a goal to win it as well. What a goal. Ahmad lobbing the keeper and then putting it past. A bit like Ozil-esque. Probably when he scored against Ludogorets for Arsenal. Just lobbing the keeper with control and then pulling it into an empty net. But fantastic finish. But yeah, that's 95 now. Referee's just looked at his watch. I don't think there's going to be enough time. Walker just whacked it forward to Grealish to chase. He has got it onto it though. Euro holding him up. Grealish, he needs to pull it in the box if he's going to do something. He's dilly-dallying it. He's passed it to Kovacic. Foden's tried to backheel it. He's come to Kovacic. He's kind of saved it there. Zertsky, he kind of needs to run with it. And he has kept the ball. It's going into the corner, Zertsky, and that looks like it's going to be it. And that's it. That is it, boys and girls. That is it. Manchester United have won the derby 2-1 away at the Etihad, when not many people thought, including myself, they would win. I thought Manchester City would be back to winning ways, but what is going on at Manchester City? This is craziness. Another defeat. That is what? No, 1 win in 11 games, 8 defeats in 11 games. This is an absolute calamity for Manchester City. This is crisis levels. They're now in 5th place behind Nottingham Forest, so they're not even in the top 4 at the minute. And you could probably, you can forget about the title. They're not going to win that this season. They are a shadow of their former selves after winning 4 in a row. They've lost to their biggest rivals, Manchester United, after being 1-0 up with 2 minutes to go. Nunes, calamity. I don't know what he did. Had a bit of a bozo moment. Obviously, Pep shaking the hand of Ahmad, who's the rightfully man of the match. Had that header as well. Won the penalty. Scored the winning goal, which is a fantastic finish. I did think Bruno had a good game as well. And on the balance of play, I probably would say they probably just shade it. I probably just deserve it, just for the simple fact that Manchester City never got out of first gear, not in a good way. Like, they were really, really poor. They scored the goal from a deflected cross from De Bruyne. Good finish by Guardiola. But apart from that, Onana made no saves in the entire game. A couple of pot shots from Foden from long range. But apart from that, nothing really concrete. Haaland was ghost, quiet in the game. And Manchester United had a good chance before. Obviously, they even got the penalty. Bruno 1-on-1. He kind of chipped the keeper, went wide. Obviously, Ahmad had the header that Ederson saved. And then, obviously, they get the penalty. Bozo moment from Nunes. Makes a mistake and then tries to cover up with it by making another mistake, giving away the penalty. Good composure by Bruno to make it 1-1. And then literally 50 seconds later, it's the ball over the top. I think from maybe Martinez. Great run by Ahmad into the path of him. He lobs the keeper, lobs Ederson. Ederson comes out in no man's land. He takes a touch, lobs him, and then puts it into an empty net. But it's a great finish at a cute angle on the balance with his left foot into the back of the net, making it 2-1. And they've won it. They've got 3 points. Big 3 points from Manchester United, not just because of the points, but just in terms of beating the top 6 side for the first time since November 2021. And that only brings them up to 12th place. But more importantly, it only makes them, from what I can see, they are only 6 points off top 4. Considering the position they were in, that is a massive result for them. They definitely, if they can go on some kind of run, after beating Manchester City, you just never know, man. You just never know. But yeah, crazy game. That last 2-3 minutes really made it. But yeah, obviously, congrats to Manchester United, even though it pays me to say it. But yeah, that was a very big win for them, winning away at the Etihad. And what does that mean for the title race? Because some people still reckon Manchester City are in it. I don't think so. I think they're out of it now. I think they're out of it before. They're just going to lose too many more games. They're going to lose more games than they already have. They've already lost 5, drawn 3, won 8. They're 3 points now, still behind Arsenal, 4 points behind Chelsea, and Chelsea got a game in hand, so they can make that 7 points behind Chelsea, and they're 9 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool got a game in hand, so that could be 12 points behind them. They're going to have to literally win every game and make no mistakes in the second half of the season to have any kind of chance of winning it. But yeah, great win for Man United. I can't really argue with the result. I think overall, it is you look at the chances that were had in the game, Man United had the better ones and probably deserved to win the game. But yeah, great game for them. And this is the first marquee win for Ruben Amorim, man. I think this game is massive in terms of what it will do for the confidence and the fact that they know they can go to an away team of a caliber of a Manchester City and get all 3 points, even when they don't play. I didn't think they even played amazingly, but I just think they were better than Manchester City based off the chances they made. So we're trouble for Manchester City, man. They need to get a grip because they could be ended up being out of the top 4 if they're not careful. Because how I'm looking at it, they're 5th at the minute, and Aston Villa, who they play next, by the way, are only 2 points behind them. If they lose that, they're going to be down to 6th, maybe even 7th, depending on Bournemouth and what they do, because they've got a game in hand as well. If they win tomorrow, they'll be on 27. So they could go down tomorrow even. They've got West Ham at home. They win by more than 2 goals. They're going to be go down to 6. And then you look at the likes of Fulham and Brighton. These guys are on 24, so they're already 3 points behind Man City. Hey, they could get dragged into that 6th, 7th, 8th race if they're not careful. They need to. I mean, look at their record, man. It's L draw W L L L L L. Crazy, man. But yeah, 1 win in 11 is shocking. It's so bad. I know people talk about Chelsea when they finished 10th in 2015-16, but I think this is a bit different just for the simple fact that they've got Pep. They've won 4 in a row. They won the Champions League 2 years ago, and now it's like a capitulation. Not even just the league, but you look at how they are in the Champions League. They're really, really low. I think 23rd, 24th in that. They could be knocked out of that as well. So, boy, I think for them, if they can try, I mean, they've got a good draw in the FA Cup. If they can try and get to the final and win that and just take their losses, man, and try and get top 4, I think City fans would all take that, considering how many losses they've had already this season. But yeah, what a game. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off now. Thanks for watching the stream, like and sharing. I'm going to drop a video, obviously, me and Tom Canton from Laguna Talk talking about Arsenal on his show this morning. I'm going to drop that on my channel probably about 7 o'clock, so stay tuned for that. And I'll be back tomorrow with, obviously, dissecting, having a detox, and obviously talking about Arsenal and how they can obviously try and save their season and then maybe get back into the title race if it's possible, but it might be too late. But I'll definitely be talking about that as well tomorrow, reviewing the game, and then obviously talking about if Arsenal need a striker. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Don't hate the player, hate the game.